brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in South America in a little 22-person free-for-all battle. Full sitting is not allowed. We have a great little spot for ourselves off to the east of South America. We have contending with one other player to the northeast of us. But other than that, it's a great spot. Now, granted, his spot might be a little bit better than mine. He's got a little bit more space between bots to his north, where we're a little bit more of a crowded-in scenario. But he is overly attacking, which is a mistake a lot of new players do make in the beginning of the game. He's just trying to grab as much land as possible. Probably worried about me, but if you play it slow and steady, it works out a lot better. As you can see, we have a tremendous advantage on him on troops, and that's going to allow us to really snowball in this sector. So we will have to keep him in mind. He's also attacking bots a little bit too early. You want to make sure to grab all the free land you can around you before expanding outwards. So let's go ahead and see how big we can get. Now, we are not going to have the same kind of expansion path. Looks like we are about to get cut off here. Oh, we get a little bit north. That's great. But we have a ton of troops. So let's go ahead and start attacking as many as we possibly can. Well, and by that, I mean like 2 to 3 a cycle. No need to get crazy with it. But let's get big, especially as this Republic of Bread is very much weaker than us. He is going to have to either make the hard decision to save his troops and try and compete with us that way, or to overexpand and compete with us with land. Either way is not going to look too great for him. I would personally probably choose the troop route, but it's a bad situation to be in. If this game is already looking very awful for him. I'm in second place right now. So let's go ahead and just see how big we are going to get. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Now, the crown is right next to us, this Ordu guy. He's definitely going to be a problem for us, but because of the player next to us not expanding as aggressively, we still have a lot of land to get. So I'm not worried about having the crown or not in this scenario. In fact, it might be a little bit of a hindrance to have the crown, as there is we border 3 players outside of Bread. So we'll go ahead and finish the rest of this up here, hold the line, save up troops, and get to red interest. Now, looks like Android user is going down. We could potentially boat down there, but that is honestly a mistake, just getting more borders with more players. Our advantage right now lies in our troops. And because we do have the crown, we have a target on our backs, which means that we need to play a little bit more conservatively. And at the end of the day, we're leading Ordu by 5,000 pixels, so there's really no need for us to jump in at any point. We can just save up. We're perfectly fine here. Drama can unfold around us. If anything, we need to focus on the Republic of Bread, because he only has us to attack. Now, I do see that player 75 is also going down. I'm still not going to worry about it. I'm not going to boat. I'm going to play nice and conservative, building up my troops, because I do know Noreen and Ordu both have about 1 million each. And if I got too aggressive here, they could easily decide that I need to go down. So we'll just continue to keep being patient here. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ordu start to go on the move. Granted, he's still a little bit away from his red interest mark, but let's see if we can get some alliances out there just to make sure that nobody's planning anything against me. We get immediately from Noreen, which is good. Reaper does give us one, and so does Ordu. That's great. Now, the Corgi boys asked me to attack Reaper. That is a great move for him, but a terrible move for us. We wouldn't get any of that land, and honestly, we still have to deal with Republic of Bread, who is not much of a threat, but still has 1 million, and if it left unchecked, he could, strike at the most inopportune time for us. So let's just go ahead and start to whittle this man down, and hopefully finish him off soon. Okay, Ordu is going into the Scion player over there in Chile. So that is great news for us. This P6 guy looks like he's going to be a target for Ordu, which is going to be a problem for us. Might have been a slight mistake not getting any kind of presence down there, but again, I just prioritized my own survival. As Ordu is going down south, and he's going to be the crown. That's a problem. Let's go ahead and attack Ordu. The reason I want to do this now is because P6 is definitely going to be an enemy to him. We have more troops than he does, and yeah, Noreen wants to do this as well. So let's just keep, if he wants to focus in on P6, that's his priority. Let's just keep focusing down here. Noreen is also helping attack Ordu, so we have a nice little kind of 1-2 punch going here, and he's trying to expand his way out of it. Let's just go ahead and increase our attacks, because we know that Noreen is definitely on our side at this point. Just keep the pressure on here, and don't let this guy snowball out of control, because he definitely would. We are beating him by about 10,000 pixels. Excuse me, sir, don't attack me. Knock you back. I don't have any interest in attacking the Corgi boy, but I will kick him off my land because I don't need a 2v1 scenario. Knock that back, and we'll just keep progressing down into Ordu. So it is kind of slowing me down. Oh, Noreen's blocking me, or blocking for me. What a nice guy. He's going in the Corgi boy. Well, that's great for us, because now we can just without hesitation keep going into Ordu. I'm not sure what Nareen did, what I did for Nareen at this point, but he really wants me as his ally, and I'm happy to play that part. So we'll just keep attacking Ordu. Now, slight problem is the Corgi boy is going to go down. He's getting attacked by player 1. I wouldn't be surprised if the top player, top dark blue player would also attack here, as they all are. So we're slightly running out of time. Let's go ahead and just grab this land here. Now we're going to have borders on player 1, which is very good for us, because I wouldn't be surprised if player 1 starts to attack us at this point. Let's start fighting down the enemy. Yeah, player 1's immediately in on us. He does have the Cicady guy behind him, so that is the only thing that's going to play to our favor at this point. We're just going to ignore him, even though he's doing some big attacks here. He actually is in second place. Let's go into him, because he is in second place by a good margin, and see if we can get Cicady to help us attack this guy. The reason I would switch targets, and I really don't like switching targets, is because the Cicady guy is behind player 1. So if we can get him to attack player 1, then we can leave player 1 alone and focus in on Ordu. That's okay. Brother, are we going to get any help here? I think Cicady is waiting for an opportunity, which is not smart on his part. We're fortunate to not have Nareen on our back. This is a rough position, because I don't want to border Cicady, because I really feel like he's going to just attack me. So I'm just going to finish off Ordu. They're basically the same size at this point. Ordu has a little bit less troops. He's a little bit more prone to potentially over-attacking. So let's just keep knocking him down. Now, his counterattacks are not doing nearly as much as they normally would, because my defensive modifier, since I've been keeping my troops up. Player 1 knows this and is using that to his advantage with some heavy attacks. Let's wait for Cicady to land. I see his boat coming, and I don't mind his presence here, because at the end of the day, any help to get this guy down is appreciated, and I can definitely win this battle without Ordu out of the way, because I'm going to get the line to all of his land. We just, again, need to keep our troops up very high, which is why I'm trying to save in this moment. I know there is an opportunity to kick off Cicady, but I don't want to anger that bear until absolutely necessary, as player 1 has a ton more troops than us. But we have the land. We just need to be patient. Let this attack finish, and now we can start going in on player 1. So let's go ahead and start pushing him back. See if we can get any help on this front. Now, if Cicady starts to attack me, I'll just immediately kick him off. I'm kind of hoping that he will bank his hopes on getting out player 1 with me. So we'll just keep up controlling what we can, and that's fighting player 1. Again, biggest player on the board, best target right now. And Cicady is going into Noreen. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Noreen has been a great ally for me, but at this point, it's just much more worthwhile to knock down player 1. So, yeah, we probably had a good opportunity to kick off Cicary. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep butchering that name. But that's come and gone at this point. We still have the large advantage. We're at 49%, so we are going to win this game as long as we play it smart. Now, Cicady has started to attack me, so he's going to be my priority right now of kicking him off. Again, letting him go into Nareen probably was a mistake. We could have solved this problem a little bit earlier by attacking him, but I was kind of hoping that he would help me in fighting player 1. But he is over-attacking pretty heavily, this Cicady guy. He might be getting frustrated with the lack of the visual borders moving. Just because he has such a long border with me, his troops aren't doing nearly as much damage. So we're going to have a lot easier time kicking this guy off. He's down to 4 million, 5 million troops. And we'll just keep up the pressure here, as he's almost done. And once we have him done, we're fine. We haven't lost any percentage of land. In fact, we've gained some. So that is looking very good for us, as we'll finish off Cicady over here. And now he's out of the way. And now we can take the full force into player 1 and start just whittling him down. He's absolutely screwed at this point. There's nothing he can do, so we'll give him the claps of good sportsmanship. He played well. He played aggressive. But at the end of the day, he really needed Cicady to stay on, and Cicady probably over-attack there. And I just got too big at that point. Cicady probably needed to launch his attack a little bit earlier. We'll keep an eye on that boat. I don't need to be fearful of it. We have 58% of the land, but it's just the principle. I don't want a boat to land on me. So we'll keep up the pressure here. Keep knocking down player 1, as now we have more than double the amount of troops that he does. So we're doing just fine on that front. And we'll just keep laying into player 1 here. As here comes his boat. We'll just block it away. And there you go. He's tried to pull some trickery. He worked the first time, but not this time. Not against me. I was very keen and aware of it. So yeah, he's He's laughing at the effort I went to knock away his boat. And he's boating again. Oh, brother. Okay, I don't even care at this point. I'm just going to finish off player 1. He's left and become a bot. We'll finish up this guy down here who also attacked us. And bada bing. And there we go. That's the end of player 1. And now we can just finish off the last bot we have to do. So nice little hard fought battle there. It was definitely a scary one. Fortunately for us, the timing just kind of worked out on that one, and we did have a good friend with Noreen. So as we wrap this one up, GG's to all involved, and we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be an 83-person teams battle here in the world. I didn't see another Corgi boy join, but we're on the green team. We have collected our peninsula. We'll hopefully be able to hold that, but we are very close to our green teammates, so it might be best for one of us to move, especially with the proximity to the black and the green team, or the white team. So let's go ahead and move over here. Just secure the peninsula for our team. Block the black team from grabbing it, and then hopefully be able to push out and meet a very strong teammate. I have a lot of hopes for you, Mr. Person. I can't see your name, but let's. Oh, we also have another green teammate. Great, someone random spawned in. So we have some friends nearby. We outnumber most of the teammates. We just need to be able to use that to our advantage. And it starts out by us getting very big and pushing down south and then blocking anybody else from grabbing land. So we'll see what we can do on that front. Beans will hopefully be able to hold the western front for us, as well as the Emperor down south. But both of them didn't get off to great starts. That's going to be a little bit concerning. Hopefully they're able to make it up in the bot phase, but they have the troops, so it's not all doom and gloom at this point. Now, we might get cut off by our teammates in this situation, which is fine. We'll just transition into a logistics role as we just collectively grab more and more of the land over here. We don't need to prioritize the white bots behind us because we're the only person that reasonably has access to them, although somebody did just boat in, so now I need to be a little bit more aggressive here. And we only really have one target, which is the player on the black team to our south. So I'm not sure if this is his boat or not. It might be. Oh, it looks unfortunate. The Emperor is very weak on troops, so that is not good. Beans is strong, but Beans is also getting attacked, which is not great because neither of them can really consolidate their attacks into one player. So we need to save up here, and I want to do this little maneuver here. I want to go into the Duchy of Savoy with my boat. I've got the time to do it. It's not a large boat, so we're not really losing out on too many troops by doing this. I'm not able to help out with the white player right now. So unfortunately, the Emperor is going to go down, but we do have a strong player in player 212 below us. So that is good. Hopefully he knows to just save up in this moment, but let's go ahead. That's a full sin that we didn't need. It always hurts the team. It never helps the team. Grab the rest of this land, and we'll finish up the duchy over here. So we have the troop advantage. We have the positioning on the board. We are in third place right now, actually second. So we're doing just fine. We are getting boated into by you, brother. Okay, that was a big attack. I'm not sure how many troops he used on that. But I wasn't able to. Okay, this is what we're doing. He's attacking with like 20,000 each. He's trying to wake me up potentially for his teammate, buy his teammate time. But what it does do is just give us a little bit more land in Japan. Now, we are a little bit on the weak side in terms of troops because of that attack, but we will make it up for it as long as we can just save up for our red interest. And we're going to take this guy out because I don't want to give him. Okay, so we are getting attacked by the player on the white team. Honestly, not the best move in my opinion, but that's fine. We can just save up from here. He's trying to weaken me up, but at this point, the best thing to do is just to not attack. We'll be patient. We have a very strong teammate in player 212, and Beans is unfortunately going to go down as well. I think he full sent, so he's gone. But we are pretty close to our red interest mark, and I would honestly say the black team is probably more of a threat to us right now than the white team. The white team is very much in the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if we launched an attack into the white team. A lot of people would join into us, but I kind of want to take out you first. So let's just go ahead and start whittling you down. Try and get an alliance with you. Just be like, hey, bro, don't attack me. What about you? And then let's just go into this guy. Yeah. Player 212. This is definitely the best move. I'm totally in. I shouldn't have even bothered with the player on the black team. That could have angered player 346. And this is the player that we can attack that both me and my teammate definitely can. So we'll just ignore I'm guessing the Soviet jet player. His attacks, they're not that strong, and we can definitely whittle down this player on the white team's troops a lot faster with help from our friend. So we'll keep that up. And he's kind of left us to attack the Scion player. It's fine at this point. We'll see if we can get this guy to full send us, and if he does, player 212 gets the land. Oh, he full sends Soviet jet. Very huge move for us. I don't know why he was doing that. Soviet jet was definitely helping attack me. So that's great for us as we get a ton of land here. We are in 4th place right now. And now we've got very weak targets all around us, except for player 346. He's a little bit on the strong side. But there's another full send into player 212, so we'll go ahead and jump on this land. The black team is a little bit slow on grabbing that land, which is great for us. And our compadre here, Soviet jet, has also left the game, so we'll go ahead and start whittling him down, especially as player 212 also has a bot to deal with, and I am from Morocco. So we'll finish up the rest of this guy. And then we can kind of make our choice in whether to go into player 346 or work with player 212 in attacking the TR player. Now, we are 3-4, so we're very strong. We're both collectively stronger than the TR player. And the green team's doing really well. We have 37% of the land. We actually have 1st place as well. Didn't even see that. So we're looking pretty strong. You are donating away. To who? Nobody over here. Yeah, I'm with you. This is the smart play. We'll just attack this guy down together. Yeah, I'm with you, brother. Let's increase our attacks now that we're... Oh, full send. Nice little opportunity for us. And now we are a dominant force, me and player 212. We're going to easily be able to take out the TR player and march through the rest of Europe and Asia. So we'll just finish up this attack here, and then we'll start that process in attacking the TR player. As player 212 is still there, TR is getting donated to by the player on the black team to the east of 212, which is fine. That just means he's not attacking at this point, so we can just keep consolidating our land. There's a lot of free land to get over here, although the black team is pushing up and looks like they've grabbed South America, which is not the best. We have the full send guy, we'll just call him, on the black team in South America, so we need to really kind of get through that. But it looks like our green teammate's the one in North America. We'll check on that here in a little bit. I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping any attacks, missing out. Nope, it is NATO fail. NATO fail is going into the player in South America right now, so we don't have to worry about that at all. We'll just keep up the pressure here, finish up this guy, and there we go. Now we are really much in the mix of anything that happens in the rest of Europe and Asia, so we're pretty good on that front. We are in 2nd place at this point. Player 212's kind of fallen behind, but he was also taking the brunt of a lot of the attacks. So we'll just push through you, and yeah, the guy in North America is doing just fine. He's absolutely pushing through the RU player. So we'll just keep to our neck of the woods and start making sure to win our area. As where'd you lose your troops to? Might have been player 74 full sending into him at that point. Now the bot's gonna get big, so we'll get over there just to make sure that we don't lose too much land. But our friend in North America has completely won his battle in South America, so he's in a dominant position, and we're not that far behind him. So the green team's looking very good in this spot. We have 68% of the land, and now we can just kind of push into everybody that we touch. That's the last player down there, and we actually border him right now, so we'll keep that in mind. In fact, let's just go into him right now. Our buddy NATO fail has 11 million troops. He's doing just fine, and he's, I think, boating down there as well. So we'll just keep up the pressure here, grab this little bit of a bot. He's actually coming over to North America, or excuse me, Europe from North America. And we've gotten the crown. We're going to lose the crown because there's no real easy way for us to boat down south and grab Antarctica. But he's NATO fails not on a clan, so we don't have to worry about losing any points for the clan. And at the end of the day, I much prioritize being a better teammate and not just like going for land unnecessarily when he's already there. So we'll finish up here, grab the rest of Madagascar, but he doesn't really need much support anyway. So that is going to do it for today as we give the Collapse of Good Sportsmanship, say GG's to all involved. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members, with shout outs to producers Chris Mitchell, Kevin Andy Stamps, Icy, Christopher Ryans, American Patriot, Quagsire Lover 32, and executive producers Miskits the Mallard, A137 Mason / Aurelius, Rob Drake, Rob Coleman, Uther Ekana, New Brex, Brock Lowry, Daniel Stevens, Sakari Scarlett, Morwin, Ogan Gabriel, Maverick 149, Jeremy Daniels, Crushland, Austin, and new sponsors Abagula and Gary Garo. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.